So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Laggan Dam. Laggan Dam. So that was built to steal the waters from the catchment. It should actually run into the Spey, but I think what they did was dammed it here. And the water was pumped, I think, over the hill, through the hill, to the smelters at Fort William. Good afternoon everybody. I'll try and keep this short and sweet because it's a busy road. This is the east shore of Loch Ness. This is Boleskine Cemetery. Quite appropriate that I'm actually having a rather fiendish 666 can of Monster at Boleskine, because up there on the hill it's got new stone chimney heads and everything. It's all been fully refurbished. That is Boleskine House. That was the house of the infamous Satanist Aleister Crowley back in the early 20th century. It was also occupied, I believe, by Led Zeppelin in the 70s. I think they had some shenanigans going on here. I bet there's been some dodgy going-ons in this cemetery as well. Boleskine House. Famous, infamous. Looks lovely. I wouldn't mind going up and having a look, but I don't think the owners or whoever's in it would appreciate it. Apparently they get pilgrimages of Satanists and people, all kinds of dodgy people turning up here, which I could imagine. They're probably all dressed in black, a bit like me. Oh dear. We'll just continue on. Look at that. The sky's looking pretty mad today. All rippled. Boleskine House. And the Inazuma's running great. Been to Newton Moor, out to Spean Bridge, up to Fort Augustus, and then off the Drumnadrucket Road. I'm on this one. So I'm going to be trying to cut cross country over to Tomatin, see how that goes. Can hear a motorcycle in the distance. We're going to get somebody probably coming past here. It's funny, there was two cyclists that just passed me as well, and they were like, I said, that's a famous house, and they're like, what? And I was like, yeah, this is Aleister, who? But when I mentioned Led Zeppelin, they were like, oh yeah, cool. And they're saying, it's funny what you cycle past and you don't even know. So, that's today's highlight, absolutely. I'm probably being watched on CCTV as we speak. Boleskine, what a place. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, cruising along. I'm on the east shore of Loch Ness, here in bonny Scotland in the Highlands. I've just stopped and had my obligatory can of Monster. I found somewhere special today to have a can of Monster. Hope I'm not tempting any fate here, or, you know. Had a good friend that had a tattoo of the devil on his arm. Not the devil, like, what do you call it? The Grim Reaper. Ended up dying young, and you're like, That can of Monster outside Boleskine House where Aleister Crowley used to reside in the early part of the 20th century, performing all his rituals, magic and all the other stuff, and trying to summon all the demons. A lot of busy traffic on this road. It must be quite a bit of a rat run for plenty of locals that live here. You don't want to get in their way. Now just pull over. Yeah, sort it. So yeah, Mr. Crowley's residence. Mr. Crowley, what went on in your head? That was an Ozzy Osbourne song, wasn't it? And of course Laura, one of her first boyfriends was Peter Crowley, who she maintains that he was his like great uncle or something like that to him. Oh God. It's a small world. Funny when you're tooting along here, along the shores of Loch Ness. And yet you still got all these cars up your backside. It's like everybody just in such a hurry to get everywhere quicker than Stop recording.